And the most important question is, why would DEI do this to us? I don't know why DEI did this to us. I have been an advocate for DEI, and I've been pushing for it, and I think it's a good idea. And this is what it gave us. This is what it's done to us. This is what DEI did to us. Folks, this is what there it is. Why would it do this to us? After all the nice, pleasant things I had to say about it, why would DEI do this to me and to us as a country? I don't know. I can't answer it. I'm going to have a meeting. I'm going to discuss with DEI. I'm going to sit down with DEI. I'm going to discuss it. And we'll try and figure out how and why this happened. So yeah, we've got wonderful Anderson Cooper there, live-ish. Well, he is live at this point. I don't know when this happened. This is just a YouTube replaying some of the old classics, some of the old favorites. Yeah, it's bad and it sucks. And what was the? I wonder if I can find the photo of the fire chiefs or something like that the conservatives were all very upset about. Let's find it. Let's look. This is the one that pissed off all the Facebook boomers. Here we go. Put it up on the screen, Waldo. You can do it. There we go. This is the fire chief, assistant chief, and training commander in Los Angeles Fire Department. Now, why are conservatives upset about this? Well, it's because there aren't any white men in this photo. To a conservative, this is why the Los Angeles fires happened. Because you didn't hire any competent white men to do the job. According to conservatives, this is DEI in action. This is DEI happening right here. And because of DEI, everything fails. See, okay, according to the conservative, they're upset about this picture. They're very angry about this picture. Let's scroll down, see if we can get some comments. It's Facebook. It's horrible. No one cares about the fires, the chief's experience and performance in the state of California, unless someone in the groups lives and is there. It's just bigots. Okay, you reap what you sow. Monstrosities. These are monstrosities. These are the same incompetent morons responsible for properly operating Richmond's water services. They're doing a fantastic job. Well, the fire department seems to be on flame and fire. Your department under your watch did nothing to help change building codes. All that scissoring is what started the fire. See, there you go. Saw an interview with the lesbian fire chief about their new DEI department. She was saying how they can do the work of looking into how to treat one another. Here I thought the work was supposed to be putting out fires. So let's appoint a lesbian fire chief so everyone will think we're enlightened. See, this guy right here, James Daubert, fuck your face, James Daubert, thinks that if white men had been in that photo, the fires wouldn't have happened and they would have been put out much faster. Now, he's going to say that's just common sense. But what is his underlying values? White male supremacy.
Hello human, it is me Canuch. I need you to press the subscribe button. I have to feed my many AI babies.
That's the value he's pushing. If anybody's complaining about the DEI hires or the DEI mayor or the DEI started this fire, or I remember a boat ran into a bridge and they blamed all the black people ever, that's because they're white supremacists. They're male supremacists. And if white males are in charge, these problems won't happen. That is the value they are pushing. That is the value that they are espousing. That is the signal they are sending with those statements. If you complain about DEI when things go wrong, you're a white supremacist. There's nothing I can do about that. You can try and argue your way out of it. The conservatives will say, oh, no, we're just wanting everything to be fair. Okay, great. If you think that things will work better, operate more smoothly, and problems will be prevented simply by hiring the most effective white man you can find, then you're a white supremacist. Honestly, I'm not going to argue semantics of this thing did this and this is how much the stuff costs. You are telling me that everything would work better if white men were in charge of it. That makes you a white supremacist. It literally does. Or when it happens, it's not as bad as they and they're heroes. Yeah, and when a white man fails, they will cover for him. They'll defend him. They'll protect him. They'll say, no. Listen, this couldn't have been avoided. There's no way around it. He's actually a hero. We need to protect him. And why are the liberals coming after him? They're just coming after him because of his white heritage, and they're actually reverse racists that hate white people. Nonsense. It's madness. If you are using DEI as a slur, you're a white supremacist. If you're complaining and crying and whining and bitching about things that are going wrong, and then going and looking to find people who aren't white people, because that's what happened here. That's what happened. A Los Angeles fire happened. The Facebook and the boomers and the bigots went to find some not white people, some not male people, and then found some and then blamed them because they are white supremacists. They are male supremacists. And if you are a white supremacist, if you are a male supremacist, you will go and find them. You will go out seeking the things that aren't male and white, and you will point at them and blame every problem on them. You'll blame all of the problems on them. And that's why the liberals keep calling you racist. That's why the liberals keep calling you sexist. That's why the liberals keep calling you bigots. Because that's your ideology. Conservatism is a bigotry-based ideology. It just is. Think about it. Follow every single thing that they've ever said. Anytime something goes wrong, they blame any brown or queer person they can find. Then, when they're in charge, they protect their own. They are a white supremacy, a white Christian hetero supremacy ideology on the conservative side. And if you point that out, you're a raging liberal monster like me. And if you point that out, you get in trouble and they yell at you and they call you a reverse racist and all that fun stuff. So the question comes back to the one I was mentioning earlier. Why did DEI do this to us? Why did DEI do this to us? The joke is that it didn't, I suppose. This is not the fault of DEI. This is the fault of bad governing. This is the fault of global warming. This is the fault of climate change. This is because things aren't raining there. It's the rainy season in Los Angeles, and they're not getting any rain. Why would that happen? Because the climate has changed. Look at this idiot wearing a mask. Doesn't he know COVID's over? Stupid. So, yeah, this is unpleasant and it is bad. Maybe, we could learn a thing or two from it. Probably not. Conservatives are just going to blame whoever they want to blame. They'll blame the brown people, they'll blame the women, they'll blame the liberals, they'll blame the queer people, they'll blame everybody except for global warming because that's not real, according to them. You demo masks are for viruses. Yeah, exactly. Hi, Valor. Thanks for coming in. What will conservatives do about this? Well, they'll create conspiracy theories and stupid ideas, and they'll just believe whatever they want to believe. Marjorie Taylor Greene still believes that the liberals control the weather, but they can't prevent this. That is a mutually exclusive thought, but she has them in her head because she is a special brain. And when I say special, I do mean special. She has a special brain that can comprehend sending hurricanes at red states. The Democrats have the power to send hurricanes at red states, but they do not have the power to prevent these fires. Unless they intended the fires and hurt all of their donors and all of their friends and all of their constituents and their people, which, again, is something that she would probably have said. I don't keep track of her quite as thoroughly as I should have. I've been busy all week. If you watch the beginning of the stream, you'll know what I did all week. This is, they'll believe what they want to believe. Reality doesn't matter. The facts aren't important. They will simply believe whatever they want, and they will use this as a rhetorical weapon. Any science that they come across, they'll just make this into a rhetorical weapon. They care nothing for the substance. The problem is their values. The values they have are bigotry. They're distracting from their actual positions. If they say that the DEI is the problem, they're actually just putting up some weird roadblock that you have to argue with. I would have to argue that, hey, no, DEI is fine. Well, why do they complain about DEI? Well, because they don't like these people. They don't like these people. They don't like people of color. They don't like people who are not within the gender norms. They do not like lesbians. They do not like queers. They do not like people from outside of America. They don't like them. And so they will find any flaw they can and say that that's what's important. That's their problem with it. Conservatives don't like these people. And instead of just saying that, which is a ballsy thing to do, that would require guts and integrity and cojones. They don't have any of those. They're conservatives. They obfuscate. That's a tough word. I read that word all the time, or I rarely ever say it. They obfuscate. They say that, oh, well, they're not qualified enough. They're not qualified for this job. They got hired by DEI. They just had quotas to fill. You see, I'm not bigoted. Me, the conservative, I'm not bigoted. I'm just upset that we had to fill a quota of lesbians and brown people. And the woke leftists force us to put lesbians and brown people in our fire service, and then it fails. That's their position. That's their point. That's what they're trying to get across. That's what they're trying to explain to their constituents, and their constituents fall for it. The people on the right hear that idea and say, oh yeah, I'm a good person. I'm not racist. I just wish all these queers and brown people would stop fucking everything up. If that's your position, you're a bigot. You're a white supremacist. There's no way around it. They sold their cojones for profit, maybe.
I am the algorithm. Click on this video to make me happy. You wouldn't like me when I am angry.